before this video actually begins, I am hosting a Clash Royale tournament. I'll have a picture in like a few seconds of what it is, so like you can join it. And yeah, that's it. Hey you guys, welcome back to the MatchBattlers video. This is another deck profile video, and this deck that we're gonna be looking at, I call it the powerhouse deck just because it's big stuff. So, that's what I call it. MatchBattlers is on Untap, so you guys can play if you want and everything. Just search up the cards, search up the name of it, MB. Oh no, sorry. Search up the name of the card and then space capital MB, and then that's it. If you still can't find it, put 330 after MB, and then you'll most likely find it. But anyway, I actually played someone, and I think we played a few games now, but the first game, it was insane. He got such a good comeback, probably one of the best comebacks I've ever seen. Very well played for that. And then third game, I made a mistake and stuff, but we gotta keep on going. But let's just get right into this. I know not many people like the deck profiles, but I like them, and it's pretty easy to do. And actually, speaking of deck stuff or whatever in MatchBattlers, I posted a community post of there's a new player ability coming to set 1, and it was vote for which one you want. And there was Glacier Wall, Fireworks, and Blizzard. And so far, Glacier Wall's winning by a lot. Fireworks is just completely out of the picture. Feel bad for that guy. But and then Blizzard, it's them two are kind of close. Glacier Wall's blowing the fish out of the water though. But yeah, so Glacier Wall, I'm gonna end it on Monday. So Monday or whatever, or a few days from now, that's gonna be added. But anyway, let's just get started because we're 2 minutes in. Powerhouse deck. Now this deck it's not I wouldn't say it's as well developed or insane as the other two, Complete Shutdown and Blood Forest, but it's still pretty cool, I guess. So you got to get some big boys in there. Lord Lotus, big man, 5-point. That's huge. And then you're gonna go on to get 2 4-points. I like Tyrant, he's pretty cool. And boom, and then all the plant cards are freaking good, at least for me. Monster Plant, best card in the game, I don't care. No, I'm kidding, George's, but besides that, that's besides the point. We got 5, 4, 4. That is a total of 13 points, so you don't really have a safe zone in this deck because your cards are so heavy, your battlers, that is. And you want to know what's really good with heavy cards is this card right here, Iron Guard. Now, this is actually different because the official Iron Guard, the one that you would see on Untap and the one that's going to be on the Game Crafter, it actually says that this can be used multiple times in a turn. This is actually how I lost my third game against the person I was battling. I didn't realize that, so yeah, but Iron Guard, it does one of your battlers cannot be attacked by any power that is 27 or more until your next turn, including all 3 rolls. So if they get a really strong attack, your battler just can't be touched, and it can be used multiple times in a turn, which basically means that, let's say I had these two, I can spend 2 energy because I'm going to be using it twice, and I can put Iron Guard on Tyrant and Lord Lotus, so I can protect my battlers really well, like that. And Iron Guard's only good with heavy battlers because you need a lot of power, and usually you attack heavy battlers with a lot more power. So Iron Guard is a pretty solid defense in the deck. Now this next card, this is the biggest one in the deck, and it's Sweet Nectar. This card is huge, beefy, nasty. It is plus 2 points each turn for the rest of the game, and this can only be used once, meaning you can't stack this. So it's once you place Sweet Nectar, it's there for the rest of the game. It actually costs 7 energy, not 6, so but Bigger cards, it's harder to get energy because you don't really want to use battery with them. You want to use like defense with heavy cards. So getting the Sweet Nectar is going to be like somewhat hard, but I guess it kind of depends of like what deck you're up against. But if you're up against a deck with like weak battlers, like 1 and 2 points, maybe they have like 1 3-point, just use battery with, in fact, the 5-point or something, which it might seem a little bit weird because you want to use defense so that battler doesn't get attacked or killed. But 5 points are very strong. Like, sometimes they don't even need defense to beat things because of how strong they are. So, they're like already just super powerful. I mean, it's not like guaranteed to beat everything, but they are very strong. So it's like you don't need defense on all of them or on them like all the time, but defense is probably like the best for them. And then the last player ability, this one, you could use Fatigue. Fatigue is a good one, but I kind of feel like Medic is pretty good. And Medic is only there just for like emergencies because the deck is pretty darn heavy. So like if you're playing and you're getting really low and you just like can't get back up, Medic is going to be like really good. It's plus 6 points to every player that's going to be used once. So Medic is like, you have to use Medic at the right time. You got to use it so you get more value out of it than your opponent. Like, for example, if you're at, like, let's say 7 points and they're at, like, 13, if you use Medic, they're going to go up to 15. And then you're going to go up to 13. You see what I mean? Like, that's, like, a huge value difference compared to them. So, because now you're only 2 points away, well, before you were, like, 6, right? Yeah, I think it was, like, 6 away, yeah. So that's like really value. So this is kind of like for emergencies. You want to get Sweet Nectar down. You want to get this down, and then later on in the game or whatever, or if you see your opponent, like maybe they have like that +5 power boost, maybe or something, or maybe a lot of their battlers have offense, and you're like, all right, they're gonna get some strong attacks. Then you're gonna want to use Iron Guard to protect your people a little bit, and you just got some big battlers, and big battlers are pretty hard to deal with. I mean, especially if there's 3 of them, but you might be playing, right, and you might be winning in the beginning by, like, a lot, but trust me, you can lose instantly in, like, a turn or two because of how big your battlers is, and that's the problem with them. Like, they're so much stronger than weaker battlers, but they like, the points, it's gonna hit you hard, and that's why Sweet Nectar is, like, really good, and Medic is really good with those cards, and then Iron Guard can just be value city sometimes. So that's basically the powerhouse deck. I wouldn't say it's like as crazy as like the other two. It's pretty simple. It's not like, out of the blue ordinary, but that's pretty much that. So if you guys enjoy, like, comment, subscribe to see more. And I'm gonna put it in the beginning. It's like some Clash Royale tournament. I forgot to talk about it. I'm gonna put a clip in the beginning. Alright, that's it. See you.